Ruben Amorim cut a frustrated figure as he reflected on Manchester United's faltering display at Craven Cottage, where a bright start descended into disarray and ultimately cost his side 2 points. The Portuguese coach accused his players of losing their discipline and composure once Rodrigo Muniz's own goal gave them the advantage. What should have been the platform for a comfortable win instead turned into a collapse in control, with Fulham finding belief and United retreating deeper into their shell. Amorim stressed that his players' hunger to win is admirable but admitted they lacked maturity in the crucial stages, chasing safety instead of sustaining their game plan. The dropped points further deepened the sense of unease around Amorim's tenure. His win rate has now dipped into historically bleak territory, surpassing even the struggles of past United bosses. Comparisons to Herbert Bamlett are both statistical and symbolic, with the current manager accused of drifting without identity or certainty, much like the infamous coach of the 1930s. For United, once the standard-bearers of consistency and ruthlessness, such fragility feels like an echo of their worst days. Amorim, however, clings to the positives of effort and commitment in training, urging patience and insisting that progress will come with time and resilience. At Craven Cottage, frustrations extended beyond United's self-inflicted wounds. The officiating drew complaints from both camps, leaving referee Chris Kavanagh firmly in the spotlight. Bruno Fernandes argued that the penalty spot had been disturbed before his miss, attributing his misfortune to a poor surface and a lack of attention from the officials. Fulham, meanwhile, were incensed at the legitimacy of United's opener. Calvin Bassey claimed to have been shoved by Lenny Yoro in the build-up, his protests falling on deaf ears as the goal stood despite his pleas. His exasperation spilled out in post-match interviews, where he warned of disciplinary repercussions if he spoke too freely. The match itself was a reflection of the issues that have plagued United under Amorim, flashes of quality undone by lapses in structure, promising spells offset by an inability to control the tempo. Fulham, resilient and opportunistic, capitalized on the drop in intensity, leaving their supporters delighted and their visitors searching for answers yet again. For Amorim, the immediate challenge is not just repairing confidence but instilling a level of maturity that can see games out. Until then, each setback risks becoming part of an unflattering historical narrative he desperately wants to escape.